Hello and welcome to the Creatives Couch with me, Gemma Naylor. Today's guest is a Brazilian-born model who has successfully pivoted her career to become a highly sought-after content creator. It is the incredible Danubia Sousa. Danubia, thank you for joining me on the Creatives Couch.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So tell me, how many years have you been in London now?
Going to 22 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
And what brought you to the city?
The weather?
Joker.
No. I came here on a holiday with my twin sister, and I fell in love with London straight away. And I thought, I want to be here. I want to save money, work, and give my family a better life. So that was the changing life moment for me.
Goodness, so how much English could you speak when you moved here?
Zero. Absolutely
Nothing at all.
Nothing, not even hi or bye. People used to push me, for example, and then I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, it was that much.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So what in your gut made you go, you know what, I am going to make this move and I'm going to stick it out regardless of how tough it is?
Okay, I came from a very poor family, and that was the first time ever I flew. I went out of my hometown, and first time I saw different things in life. I came here, I thought, this is my chance. I have to give my mom a better life, and I embrace it. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna make this work.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
how much modelling and things had you done back home before
So-
coming over to London?
That point, I was doing freelance job in my hometown
Okay.
all the time, but everyone was saying to me, "It's impossible you make in London. It's impossible, especially you don't have the language, you don't have agency." And I thought, okay, it's fine. I can prove it wrong, but I have to learn the language first. So I did. I was a nanny for 2.5 years, au pair,
Okay.
living in.
Yeah.
And I learned the language with the kids, which I absolutely adore. Now they're 20 years old. Crazy. And then the day I left the kids, I was going to go to a modeling agency. Someone stopped me in Oxford Street.
You got scouted the
I
day.
got
Oh, wow.
scouted,
Universe
and
at play.
And that changed my life. From that on, I traveled 46 countries. I'm modeling all around the globe, sports events, name it, all sorts of.
So your dream came true. Just
Came through and embraced it. I always very disciplined about work and just enjoying life, and embraced every single moment and changed my family's life. Yeah.
Wow, that's unbelievable. So how did sort of the content creation start? Were you just sharing your journey organically? Was it a thought out process, or were you just sharing what you were doing and it built?
So the creative side came naturally, because I was sharing 10, 11 years ago when Instagram came. I was sharing everything,
Yeah.
So I was open about the modeling, the life, and the background. I came from Brazil. So it was naturally, and I saw the shift, and now I have to think about, I have to do something, and I've always been creative. I always like to do videos, editing, and everything. So I was I'm just gonna start doing some videos and see how it goes. But nothing too much. It's just about my life, about things I love. And from there on, the brands just start contact me. I got agency just for creations, and now I have 2 daughters, and I share my life, and they are part of my life, and we work together. Yeah.
Brilliant. So what do you think, in your opinion, is the difference between a content creator and an influencer? Because I know you're not too fond of that word, influencer.
Yes, let's put it that way. The influencer thing, for me, I think people say, "Oh, you're influencer." I don't like to see I'm influencing people to buy stuff. I'm sharing things I love. If they like it, there's the option. I
Yeah.
don't like to force anyone to do anything, and that's why I don't like the influencer word. Plus, everyone's influencer this day.
Yeah.
It's not about selling, it's about sharing ideas
Okay.
and things who make me happy. And if that makes you happy as well, I'm here.
Okay, so it's more kind of about the intention of
Yes.
why you're sharing something.
Yes, 100%. And the intentions are normally for me are fashion or my life or tips of mama or oh, I found these incredible hacks for mama. I share on my stories
Yeah.
or an incredible suit and was really cheap and nice quality.
Yeah.
I share. Like I just
Brilliant.
like to share the goodies if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's just your personality, just
It
very
is.
generous
It's
in spirit.
Always.
Yeah.
Remember, I met Gemma a while ago, and even when I didn't have kids, they always called me Auntie Danubia because I always have food in my bag. I'm always sharing things.
Just
always
generous,
helping.
Danubia. Yeah.
That's me. So I just like to be myself.
Which is amazing. Why do you think so many people are keen to become influencers? Why do you think it is so attractive, especially to the younger generation?
I think first of all is the freebies.
The
Let's be
freebie.
honest. Let's be honest. Which everybody loves it.
Yeah.
But there's a line. I always say no to things as well.
Okay.
I always say no, and people passing the barrier, like they just want more and more and more, and there's a limit. Like I don't want to do a beauty product if they not good free. If they testing animals, I say no.
Okay.
So I always have a line, and I think that's important. People forgetting.
Yeah,
So,
you have your value system and you
Yes.
don't cross it just for a brand.
No, definitely not.
That's really cool. Has having two young girls
Yeah.
changed your opinion of the modelling industry or influenced the kind of work that you do now?
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Before I used to fit on their content creation like ideas. Now all my clients I say that's gonna be under my ideas.
Okay.
If you like it, you say yes. If not, you can give opinion how to change it. But first of all, it's gonna be on my terms and what my life is now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant. If your little girl said, "Mummy, I want to be a model,"
Yeah.
would that be something that you're comfortable with them
Oh,
doing?
100%.
Amazing,
Yeah,
okay.
100%. She loves it. She always like, Mom, I'm gonna do a fashion show. And I go back to like in Brazil, remember, I used to do that. So she wants it, go for it. Yeah. I'll be the mama manager. Yeah.
You're going to be one of those, Danubia. What do you think? Are there any dark sides to having your life so sort of publicly exposed online?
100%.
Okay. Do you mind sharing like a couple of
No,
those?
especially now we have this show on Netflix about stalkers.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
No, oh, watch it.
Okay.
I've been stalked before.
Okay.
And
Online or in real?
Real life.
From your online work, or was this before?
The
Okay.
person used to live near me at the time. They saw my social media and they used to follow me everywhere. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's the dark side. That's why I have loads of things I follow, like rules I follow. I never post on real time. I never post anywhere I'm at. And I'm really concerned what I post about my kids. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite frightening to think that someone would actually, well, I guess that's just where we're living in now, isn't it? The virtual blurs with our reality. So how did you resolve that situation?
Police.
Really? It got that intense?
Got that intense. And it's because a lot to do with mental health as well.
Okay.
People, sometimes they think they have rights of you just because you on a social media.
They think they know you.
They think they know you. And that person, it literally, this was a while back before I have kids. That person thought they have a chance with me.
Right. So it was like obsessive thoughts.
And got to a point I was just like, my other health at the time got involved and took to the police. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah.
After that, it's quite frightening.
Yeah.
To be followed as a woman anywhere.
100%.
How were your experiences? Sort of, you've walked some of the most famous catwalks in the world, sort of London Fashion Week. What's it like to be a model at one of those events?
Honestly, it was the most incredible few seconds of my life.
Aww.
After have the girls, of course. The adrenaline for like London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, you only there for 10, 15 seconds. Those seconds are insane. Like
The highest of
the
highs.
highest adrenaline I ever felt in my life. Yeah.
What,
I loved it. I loved it every single second.
what's the atmosphere like backstage with the other models? Is everyone really supportive of each other, or
Yeah, I'm always like the silly one, the one like eating a lot or making dance and putting music on. It's always fun, to be honest. Always fun. And I don't care if like there's hungry ones, models, there's few ones that are not very nice. I just like focus on the ones that are good.
so the
And
majority is positive? You just always get
good.
that.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good.
Do you see yourself walking catwalk again, or have you walked the catwalk since having the girls? Or
Um,
has it changed kind of your castability as a model?
as a catwalk model, definitely changed. I done it once after having the girls and one with the girls. But yeah, for London Fashion Week, like I think like closed that door. So because of the girls, it's different, absolutely
Yeah.
different. But yeah, definitely walked again.
Because obviously, as women in general, we always feel that
Yeah.
innate pressure not to age or to slow it down. In the modelling industry, do you think that's even more profound?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I turned 40 now, and
Unbelievable.
oh, thank you. I try a lot of water, a lot of creams, look after myself, eating well,
Yeah.
and it literally, as soon as you turn 40, my agency put it on the mature.
Age 40, mature.
Yeah, I'm a mature model now, so
Okay.
which I'm happy.
Not even middle aged, but mature model.
mature, yeah.
Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are really keen to get into sort of the content creation, influencer, I know you don't like
Yeah.
that word, game.
Yeah.
How do you think someone stands out now? Because obviously it's such a saturated market.
Yes, the best way to stand out, be yourself. Sounds simple, but be yourself. People trying to be other people, they're not getting anywhere, and they will not get anywhere. The more you stay true to your roots, true to yourself, that work out for you. Because if it works out, you're happy. You don't have to be somebody. You are
Yeah.
who you are, and
Yeah.
that's the best gift in life when you realize what really matters.
Yeah. Do you think
Yeah.
it's exhausting for people who've built an online persona that is
Yeah.
so far removed from who they really are?
Yeah. And very difficult, because then you have to go, at some point you get fed up with it.
Yeah.
So the best way is just be yourself from the get-go, like I would say.
Yeah. So for you moving forward,
Yeah.
what do you imagine you're going to share that you haven't shared before? Or what are your dreams and aspirations with your content creating?
So I'm sharing more and more about fashion, but in a different way. I want to show everyone, like, you can be fun. Just because I'm 40, I'm not going to be colorful. I'm not going to be fashionable. Like, the mentality of you when you're a mom and when you're 40, you have to give away your life is horrendous. It's just starting.
horrendous,
It's just
isn't it?
it's starting. I feel like my life's just starting, to be
Aw.
honest.
That's amazing. And do you think the girls breathed a new lease of life
Oh yeah,
into your...
100%. They showed me things I didn't see it before, or not. I didn't see it before, to be honest. It's more I didn't give the right value to simple
Okay.
things sometimes, and those things I feel my soul so much right now. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really heartwarming. I had a guest on the other week and we were talking about sort of trolling online and that
Yeah.
experience. Do you experience a lot of, or have you experienced any of that kind of negativity? Or is it something you're very good at not looking at?
I'm really good at not focus on the
Yeah.
dark side of
Yeah.
things, which is for being model for like
You have to be, yeah.
25 years. You just create a tough skin, but at the end of the day, you're human. And like, you just feel things, and like I had two really bad ones before. One of them, I was like, what have I done with this person? Why she hate me so much? And the other one was actually pretend to be someone, but it was someone close to me.
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
you were going to say that.
Yes.
So you found out
I
who they
found
were?
out, yeah.
Someone close to you, as in a family member or a friend?
No,
Or
was friend of my other half.
goodness.
Yeah.
And they were pretending to be someone else just
Yeah.
to... What kind of negative things were they saying? Or
all sorts, like, who do you think you are? You think you're someone, like, just putting you down things.
yeah,
Just block.
yeah, 100%. I
Block.
think that's what you've got to do
That's
with
the
online
thing.
stuff.
If you have someone not supporting you or just taking from you, get away.
Yep.
Get away. I have friendships like not long ago. She was like helping me, which was nice. And then literally I was doing a paid collaboration, one of the biggest one I have done. 2 days after she helped me shooting this, she went and did exactly the same thing.
So just stole the blueprint, basically.
Completely. And posted. And I was like, at least say, can I post this? Because
So was
that
it...
was a job. It was not
Yeah.
just me creating for fun. That was a job.
So did she post it before your campaign had come
Oh,
out?
2 days after
Okay.
we shooting the campaign, if you don't know, like when you do a campaign, you have to go to approvals.
Of course
It's
you do.
so many
Yeah.
approvals. People don't realize the middleman's in between
Yeah,
the
of
creation.
course.
There's so many. Yeah. And do you know what I done with that person? Block.
Yeah.
Bye. Done.
It didn't ruin your campaign though, did it? It didn't have
Almost
any...
did.
It almost did.
Because the company thought I was copying her.
Right.
I had to prove myself, send like screenshots of timing and everything for something that I haven't done.
Yeah.
And I almost lost the job.
So you just have to be really careful with who
Really
you have
careful.
around you.
Yeah.
So what is your, as long as you don't mind sharing it, your process? So if you get approached by a brand
Yeah.
and they say, Danubia, can you make some content for
Yeah.
us? I'm assuming that's with a view of, like you say, you don't want to influence people into buying the product,
Yeah.
but it's sharing it in a way that if they're attracted to it, they
Yeah.
can purchase it. How do you start? Do you start by researching? Like, what is your process? Do you research the brand thoroughly and decide what kind of customers they've got? Or do you target it towards your audience? I'm just curious how you work.
I target towards my
audience.
And the thing is, I always like to stay true to myself.
Yeah.
And I always like, how can I stay the way I am without losing my touch? And always have a long shower because my ideas always come in
the shower. I love that when you're relaxed, probably.
Yes. And no kids around.
That probably helps.
But it's genuine. Like the best ideas I always had was in the shower.
Amazing.
And then I go back to the company or the clients, say, this is the idea. I can script this, give you 1 or 2, 3 ideas, and then you let me know how you think. And they get back to me and back and forth. And genuine, there's clients before massive one that was incredible. They came back to me like, no, you have to do this, 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 and this. I was like, no. I genuinely love the money to receive the money, but I'm not going to do what you liked me to do because I don't agree with that. And then they go back to me and say, you can write that the way you want, and we approve along the lines if it's okay or not.
So you managed to sort of collaborate with them.
So yeah, that's why I say be yourself. Don't be scared.
What was it about their proposal that made you so uncomfortable?
There was affirmations of this product to this to that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fund this.
Yeah,
not comfortable with that. Yeah.
Okay. So then it was really heavily advertising. Yeah, like you say, if it's not based off any fact and it's just opinion of the brand.
And the thing is, after that was done, they came back to me like, you make us change your mind how to promote the product.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, because after all, I'm a consumer as well.
Yeah.
And I only accept products and campaigns and jobs if I test it. I tested before, try, and then I go back to the clients.
Yeah. It sounds like you're quite interested in psychology and things as well.
100%.
Human behaviour. Just listening to you and how you're explaining. We got you.
Yes, you got me. So I'm passionate about that, to be honest. 100%.
Do you think that was why, or part of the reason you were so successful in building an online following is because you have an understanding of what people are seeking online or what they find entertaining?
Yes, because I know how to shift when I need to shift, like from the modeling to the mama life. I I literally, I went from just fashion to mama life, and I lost a lot of followers because I had
Okay.
a lot of males, for example.
And then suddenly when they think
They
you're
said
not
like,
available.
no, what she's doing? She's changing the nappies. Like, but then I was like, I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna gain the real
Yeah.
followers, the real friends. And from those new who came after that, some of them are really good friends.
Oh, that's
they
amazing.
follow the journey as a motherhood from the first, from the second, and they just like chat and ask questions, and we swap ideas and stuff like that.
So
So
you're building a community rather than.
exactly.
Do you view them as sort of your followers as people follow like fans, or do you view them as sort of equal?
Never fans to me.
Yeah,
They
genuine
are
connections.
genuine friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference. I could have 100, 200,000 followers, but I don't want just the numbers. I
Yeah.
want a community. I want a people like who are interested in see what I'm up to,
Yeah.
not just there and doing nothing. Yeah.
Do you think that's important to the brands that you work with? Because I know a lot of people get very obsessed with sort of their numbers. Do you think it is more quality of people following you as opposed to the?
Thanks for talking about that, because really, really upset me, because like people think numbers is everything, and it's not. It's better you have like 34, 35,000 followers, and then you post about something you really love and 100, 200 people buy, and then another creative of influencer has 100,000 and they sell nothing.
Right. Because they're not close connections. They're just.
No, and that you only build in stories and a daily basis. You only build on the DMs, on a social interactive. That's why the social, the mentality is so important to me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not just a job, it's my life.
Yes, you're building a community that actually moves from the social media platform.
The thing is, who made me realize that was TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yes. I enjoyed 2 years ago. I was like, I need to do this experiment. As you say, I love testing like things. I love putting myself into different situations. And I start from zero. And I thought like, this place I can be myself. I can do my silly things. I just can eat and talk and see another moms, share my outfits, and go to crazy place, and people not going to judge me, because Instagram sometimes, oh my God, like you have to live that kind of life. And I'm past that stage. I am who I am, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that really opened up, and it was really saved my life.
Really?
Do you know why? Because I was going through a creation state of mind, like I want to create, but I want to be myself. And TikTok showed me, yes, you can do whatever you want. And I'm sending this mentality slowly to my Instagram as well.
Okay. What is it about the TikTok platform that you find gives you more freedom to be yourself versus Instagram?
Because Instagram, it started as a picture
Yeah.
platform, and always you have to be perfect. And I like to think we're not only one person. We
Yeah.
are many persons. I'm a model, I'm a mom, I'm a creator,
Yeah.
I'm a wife, and I'm a sister, and I sometimes look horrible at home with the hair up
I could
here.
never imagine you looking horrible to Danubia.
Like, I'm just like, I can be many different people.
Yeah.
And why people can't? Like, I don't have to be just perfect on Instagram all the time.
Yeah.
And TikTok is good for that, because anything can go viral.
Why is it different? What is it about the platform? Like how, sorry for speaking to like a complete
Yeah.
novice, but I'm just so curious as to sort of why TikTok gives that freedom. Because obviously Instagram has the same features now. But
Now,
okay,
now,
you're right.
which is good, which I'm really happy about it. And I'm doing that as well. Going towards be more myself, show more my personality. Because a lot of people used to say, no, you're a model, you can't do this. You're a model, you can't do makeup. And
why wouldn't they let you do makeup as a model?
like, because they think you just need to do fashion. And I can be good at so many things. I can cook, and I can speak many languages. I can
what
do
can't you do, Danubia?
I can do so many things,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. everybody has a different talents. You're
Yeah.
not just one label.
So you think on a platform like TikTok, it's easier to show those multifaceted
Yes.
parts of yourself,
100%.
whilst Instagram puts the pressure on people to just show that highlight reel and for
Yeah,
everything to be perfect.
Exactly. Even like someone who has no creative side, Instagram push you to be that flawless perfection picture,
Okay.
to have just pictures of your holiday, to do this. Like, no, girl, you can be whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
Gosh, it's so interesting to hear you say that. So
Mm-hmm.
how many followers now, if you don't mind sharing, on TikTok? How long is that taking you to develop
TikTok
to match your Instagram?
So TikTok, I'm still new, like
Yeah.
nearly 2 years, but 10,000,
That's really good going.
10,000, and I don't feel any pressure. It's just, it is what it is.
Yep.
And one day you can go viral, the next day not. But I'm just doing my happy mama life who likes fashion, makeup, and living life to the
Yeah.
fullest.
Does it genuinely, because obviously it is work building
Yeah.
a social platform, do you do it purely from a passion sense? So do you really love it, or do some days it feel a bit like work?
Oh, I just love it.
You just love it.
Just love it. That's all I've been doing my adult life, sharing my life, doing things I love. And I love those things related with creation. So I'm just like sharing.
Brilliant.
And I love it.
Yeah, so it's organic part of your life. What would you say to somebody, because obviously there's a lot of people who only have sort of 1,000 or sometimes less than 1,000 followers, who are sort of really keen to make content and hopefully one day get paid for doing it.
Yeah.
How would they kind of pivot their platform to monetize it or to get sort of involved with
Oh,
brands?
you can monetize with any amount of followers. Like, that's the thing. People think, oh, I have to have 10,000 to monetize, but you don't. Like, as long as you know how to use like links, affiliation links is a good way to get money.
So you'd say that's a good starting
It's a
point.
good starting point because you don't need any amount of followers.
Okay, yep.
So affiliation links is really good. You can do it with Amazon, so many other platforms.
Yeah.
So Amazon is really good. Like, Amazon is really good. TikTok, there's the shops as well, affiliation links, you get money there. Instagram started as well. So yes, just get affiliation links. And then just from there, just stay true to yourself. And then from there, the brand's just starting. And there's so many apps. I'll tell all the girls and boys who want to create content. There's so many apps. You only need 1,000 followers, and you can start getting paid and getting freebies and stuff like that for your creation.
Yeah. I don't think that's common knowledge, actually.
No.
I think most people think they've got to have 10,000 before.
And I always say to everyone, like, when I do the beauty on TikTok or anywhere, and I show like how I genuinely do their makeup or genuinely do their beauty routine, just stay true to yourself, and then
the right people will find you.
Yeah.
But with your daughters again, you're sort of saying they're getting involved in the whole content creation game. Now, brands sort of approaching you to get there. And one of your daughters is designing her own videos already.
Yes. Oh, she's so cute. Like, because she sees what I'm doing sometimes. Like, she just copy me. She saw the other day the ring lights where I do a lot of the creation.
Yeah.
And then she just look at it and blah, 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 just talking.
Yeah.
Because that's what she sees me doing, So
oh, she's imitating.
Yeah. And then she's like, makeup. And then she's only one.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, oh.
Do you ever get concerned, like, with the amount of time young people spend looking at themselves now?
Yeah.
Do you think there is a concern that sort of body dysmorphia and things is on the rise?
100%. That's why, going back to what we were talking about, numbers, likes and stuff like that, I decided myself, for the sake of my daughters and the people out there, I had loads of friends passed away, took themselves,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
because of the pressure of the social media.
Yeah.
So I decided I hide all the likes.
Yeah.
I don't want, if the brand wants to know my insights, is there.
Yeah.
But I don't want someone look at me and say, oh, she has all this, because why I don't have and comparing, I don't want to be a tool for someone to not liking themselves.
Yeah.
or if I can hide, why I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hide it. So that's me as a person, and that I think is what I can do to help
Yeah.
the social aspect and the young girls especially. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, is I have two daughters, and I don't want them to look and feel like I have to do this and I have to have this amount of likes. I do anything for that social glorious fam. Like, no, you
Yeah.
don't.
How do you think we can help shield young people away from that constant comparison that they're hit with every time they go online? Is there any kind of techniques that you think you're going to implement with your girls?
Yes, definitely. I always like to think I'm gonna let them be whatever they want to be, first
Yeah.
of all. Uh, but give the tools to be used the right way. For example, like, I don't want them to get overdoing on the screen times. My household, like, nobody takes the mobile to the table. Nobody takes
Oh,
the
it's amazing.
mobile after 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
You have to like have a balance, and I want to introduce that to them later
Yeah.
as well. But choose the right tools. I think that's the best way. Like, family tools, like checking what they're watching, checking what they're seeing is important as well.
100%.
And yeah, just make sure you have the control as a parent.
How have you managed to kind of find that balance? Obviously, coming from a modelling background
Yeah.
where you are employed predominantly on your aesthetic,
Yeah.
how have you managed to kind of maintain a mental balance really with it all, especially with the influencing and things like
Yeah.
not comparing yourself to loads of other people? Does it take a lot of discipline?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And that was not like in one day. You
Okay.
build up. You build up. And I did it with a lot work, because it's not easy.
Yeah.
And you think your self-worth is just the way you look here, but it's not. At the end of the day, we're all going to get old. We're all going to go through the same hole.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And what you're going to take from that, you're going to take how you treat people, how you being like incredible, how people are going to remember you. Every day I try to think like, how my daughter going to remember me?
Oh, that's beautiful. So you're not taking all your validation from the external.
No. So if she says to me like, Mama, you look beautiful, I was like, Mama, look kind.
Oh, I love that, Danubia.
I do say that all the time.
So you're already teaching her that those internal qualities are as important.
Of course, I love clothes, bags, and shoes, but that's not what you're gonna take when you're older.
No, and it's not who you are at your core.
Yeah, I'm way more than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And is that part of your sort of process when you are creating content, is bringing those qualities forward?
And I want even more. My goal this year is show even more my personality, show even more my values, show even more what dreams are made of, and show them everything is possible. Like, honestly, that's my goal. Show my daughters everything's possible. First of all, I came from such poor background. It was days in my childhood we had no food. We had to go to church to get bread. Like, it was that bad. My mom had 4 kids by herself. And and I never spoke about that before much. But now I'm like, yes, I want to show my daughters, doesn't matter where you come from, if you know where you are, you know where you're going.
What would you most like to be known for with your online presence?
I would say fashionable, kind, bubbly, and full of life, Mama. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what is your proudest achievement today?
My daughters. Absolutely. Aww. Both of them. I don't want to, I get a bit tear up talking about them, because they are everything I always dreamed.
Oh,
they are.
Amazing.
If I passed away tomorrow, I had my life. The biggest achievement, I say, I can die happy.
That's really amazing. Yeah. Danubia, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.